strong winds are not helping, and those are fueled by the cool air that's here on the west side, giving us some really pleasant weather, even at the Oregon coast, which looks great right now. There's Lincoln City, 57 degrees. The winds at the coast really not that bad, only out of the northwest at 15 miles an hour, so fairly light. Meanwhile, in Portland, beautiful day, scattered high clouds. We had some patchy clouds this morning. They burned off. We're currently sitting at 73, and in fact, that is our high temperature for the day. Aurora, McMinnville made 74, Hood River 75, and as you go east, it got warmer, of course. Pendleton with an 85, John Day 80, Burns 80, but that's pretty tolerable for summertime temperatures, right, considering how hot it was this weekend when we had triple-digit heat in the Columbia Basin. So right now, no thunderstorms forming around Oregon, which is great. We're getting some clouds developing around the central Oregon Cascades, but nothing to speak of yet. Marine layer along the coast has been disturbed. It's still out there, but it's not really solid. Tomorrow morning, about 53 at 8 a.m. We will drop into the 40s overnight, so the night's getting nice and cool. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll top out at about 69, so a few degrees cooler than today. And check out tomorrow's sunset at 9:01. As we are in that brief window of roughly a month where we have 9 o'clock sunsets and later. That'll end in early July. Right now, we have southwesterly flow aloft over us. It's a generally cool pattern for us. The really chilly air and the potential for rain is up here. And that's been sitting around south and east of Anchorage for a while, but it will eventually get on the move. And if it comes and visits us directly, then we may finally get some substantial rain, the likes of which we haven't seen in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, strong onshore flow continues. That means strong winds in the gorge. You see the marine layer cloudiness tomorrow morning. That breaks up and burns off tomorrow, and we end up with sunshine on Friday. Saturday, I think we're free of the morning clouds. They get some brief high clouds moving on through, and the winds will finally lighten. Now, back to next week, because it gets rather interesting. This is the great weather pattern through Monday. Showers are possible Tuesday night and Wednesday, but not any major precipitation. But remember that upper level storm system I showed you up to the south and east of Anchorage? Well, here it is next Wednesday, and by next Thursday and Friday, it's right on our doorstep. That would give us a better chance of rain if the pattern evolves like this. We're still 8 days or so out from that, so it may not go down exactly like that, but if it does, we'll get much cooler weather and some substantial rain, which in a way would be good, it'd be beneficial. 73 degrees right now, freezing level at 10,500 feet. On the Oregon coast, it'll be partly sunny after morning clouds tomorrow. Highs will be in the upper 50s, so a fairly cool day, even for the coast. For the valleys, we top out in the upper 60s. Lows in the 40s, even down to 43 in McMinnville, so a little bit chilly. Feels good though, right? In the Cascades, 47 at Timberline, 56 at Government Camp. So on the cool side, it will be sunny. The Cascades, really not that windy unless you're down in the gorge, which is the biggest gap in the Cascades. Mostly sunny, areas of smoke in central and eastern Oregon. If you're downwind from the fire in the gorge, you get some smoke and haze. In the gorge, still windy on the east end, gusts of about 30 or 35 tomorrow afternoon. It won't be as windy during the overnight and early morning hours. That's the firefighters' best chance to do some work without the strong winds working on them. Mostly sunny and cooler in Portland with morning clouds, just patchy morning clouds, and a high of 69, 74 on Saturday. Look at Father's Day. Really shapes up. So congrats to all the dads out there. 80 degrees for Father's Day. Still nice on Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit cooler with a chance of rain, showers Tuesday night and Wednesday morning.
I kind of remember Mother's Day was a little want with the showers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think Mother's Day was that great. I think the dads win this year.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much, Matt.